Far we have discussed the direct shear test, triaxial compression test, unconfined compression test, and we also taken numerical problems on the three shear tests. The last one is the Vane shear test. Vane shear test is a simple test which is used to find undrained shear strength of cohesive soil both in the laboratory as well as in the field. The shear strength we mentioned: direct shear test, triaxial compression test, unconfined compression test, lastly it is Vane shear test. We use these shear tests in the order of reference. If we prefer to conduct the test very quickly, we go for direct shear test, and it is most suitable for clay sandy soil. Triaxial, it is a versatile test, and whenever we require accuracy, we go for triaxial compression test. For a saturated clay soil sample, we go for unconfined compression test. When it is not possible to perform triaxial compression test or unconfined compression test on soft clay soil, sometimes we cannot able to obtain soil specimen. Suppose if obtain soil specimen, we cannot make the mold. So under such circumstance, as an alternative, we can conduct this Vane shear test on the soft clay soil placed in the cylindrical mold in the laboratory. The same test can be performed in the laboratory, in the field, by using vane. So this test consisting of a steel rod is connected or welded by means of steel plates, 4 steel plates, and they are called as the vanes. And this is a calibrated torque rod over which we can record the applied torque, and this is torque head. So vanes having the definite diameter and height, and you can see if it is pushed into the soil and turned, we can make this type of cylindrical failure surface. To perform this test in the laboratory or in the field, first this vane has to be pushed into the soil and torque is applied through this torque head till cylindrical soil specimen sheared, cylindrical soil specimen diameter d and height sheared. Generally, when we shear the cylindrical soil surface, we completely immerse or push that vane into the soil completely. Then it has to be turned by applying torque, so that there is a failure surface of cylindrical surface, a cylindrical shape. Undrained shear strength can be obtained by knowing the torque applied. The undrained shear strength is equated to the torque applied. The total torque applied is equal to sum of the resistance offered, or sum of the moment due to the resistance offered by the surface, plus sum of the resisting moment offered by the top and bottom ends top and bottom end when the vein is completely pushed into the soil. So it is 2 times the resisting moment offered by the top and bottom of the vein. So knowing the resistance offered by the surface and top and end, we can equate it to T. So using that we can calculate underlying shear strength. So here so resistance offered by the surface MS is equal to 2 pi R into dr pi into d into h into delta f, it is surface, that multiplied by d by 2 at the center, we can consider an arc which is situated at a distance of r from the axis of rotation, and the thickness of arc is say dr, and the resisting moment offered by the top and bottom end is equal to 2 into 0 to pi 2 pi r into dr to delta f, that multiplied by r. So this resisting moment we obtain by considering the arc of a circle and considering the unit thickness dr, and which is situated at a radial distance of small r from the axis of rotation. Therefore T is equal to pi times of dh tau into d by 2 plus 2 times of 0 to pi into 2 pi r into dr to tau f into r. Solving this, you will get pi into tau types of f d square h divided by 2 plus d cube by 6, that is equal to pi d squared divided by tau into tau into f multiplied by h by 2 plus d by 6. This is T is equal to, therefore tau f is equal to T divided by pi d square into h by 2 plus d by 6. So by using this equation, we can obtain underlying shear strength in both in the laboratory as well as in the field. This is about the vein shear test using both in the laboratory as well as in the field. Now let us consider a simple numerical problem on this. A vein shear test was conducted in a soft clay deposit failure occurred a torque of 42 Newton meter. Afterwards, the vane was allowed to rotate rapidly and the test was repeated. On remolded soil, torque at failure in the remolded soil was 17 Newton meter. For this, it is asked to calculate the sensitivity of soil in both cases. The vane was pushed completely inside the soil. The height of the vane and diameter of the blades were 100 millimeter and 80 millimeter respectively. So, a vane shear test was conducted in a soft clay deposit. Failure occurred at a torque of 42 Newton meter. Afterwards, the vane was allowed to rotate rapidly and the test was repeated on remolded soil. Torque at failure in the remolded soil was 17 Newton meter. For this, asked to calculate sensitivity of soil. In both the cases, the vane was pushed completely inside the soil. The height of the vane and diameter of the blades were 100 millimeter and 80 millimeter respectively. So, when the vane was pushed into the soil, failure occurred at a torque of 42 Newton millimeter. Here there are two cases. The one is undisturbed case. Under undisturbed condition, when vane was pushed into the soil, the torque required to fail the soil specimen was 42 Newton meter, and if the vane was rotated freely, bring it back to the failed surface to the almost to the normal condition, and that condition is known as remolded condition. Again, if the vane is pushed and rotated to make the cylindrical surface, the torque required was 70 Newton meter. This is remolded condition. For this condition, asked to find out sensitivity of clay. The height and diameter of the vanes were 100 millimeter and 80 millimeter respectively. So, given T, the torque under undisturbed condition, torque T undisturbed is equal to 42 Newton meter, that is equal to 42 into 10 power 3 Newton millimeter. Then T remolded, under T remolded condition, torque required to fail this specimen was 17 Newton meter, that is equal to 17 into 10 power 3 Newton millimeter. The height of the vane is 100 millimeter, then the diameter of the vane is 80 millimeter. For this condition, asked to find the sensitivity. Sensitivity of clay is equal to question mark. So, here to find out the sensitivity of clay, we need to find out the undrained shear strength under undisturbed condition and undrained shear strength under remolded condition by using the torque obtained during undisturbed condition and remolded condition. Sensitivity of clay is equal to undrained shear strength under undisturbed condition divided by the undrained shear strength under remolded condition. So, sensitivity is the important parameter which we use the behavior of the clay to identify the behavior of the clay. So, we have the undrained shear strength, undrained shear strength under undisturbed condition that is tau undisturbed is equal to T undisturbed divided by pi d square into h by 2 plus d by 6. If you substitute the values, we know the diameter, we know h, we can obtain we know T undisturbed condition, we can obtain the undrained shear strength under undisturbed condition, that is equal to 0.033 Newton per millimeter square. Next, undrained shear strength under remolded condition, that is tau remolded is equal to again T remolded divided by pi d square into h by 2 plus d by 6. Substitute the values, you will get the underend shear strength under remold condition. It is 0.0130 Newton per millimeter square. Therefore, sensitivity of clay is equal to tau undisturbed divided by tau remolded. That is equal to 0.033 that divided by 0.031 is equal to 2.47. So sensitive is equal to 2.47. So this can be asked like this, it's to calculate sensitivity. Even same problem can be asked to obtain underend shear strength or shear strength under undisturbed condition and underend shear strength under the remolded condition separately. So with this we will conclude this shear strength the chapter. Go through the numerical problems provided in the notes. If there is any clarification, a discussion required, we'll discuss when we meet for the offline discussion class.